The story that the bone spirits share is guided by these three pointer bones, these longer bones. These don't represent a specific nation, but they indicate primary directions of attention for the person who's asking the question or what that question is about. And so this one is considered the first pointer bone. So this is the first line of attention. That is, it's like where your attention is aimed in response to this question you have. And the energy line extends beyond the bone piece, so it starts over here, like above the right hand, comes through this part of the body, then extends down through this central channel, this red line. And the second pointer bone starts here, so its energy line extends again over here from the right, through the same piece, that is the first piece on the first pointer line, and then this bone piece crosses here and then moves in these other directions. What's significant about this is that two pointer bones are starting at the same piece. It's really emphasized. That's like the spirits are really speaking about this. And that's the Cacao Nation, the tree in the Mayan tradition, the cacao tree, the tree we get chocolate from, is often referred to as the tree of life. So that is nourishes all life when there is the kind of nourishment that this Cacao Nation represents. It's nourishment that feeds all life. And what's being sought here is more nourishment. More nourishment for each of you in your own lives, more nourishment for your organization. And it's speaking also about the purpose of this work you're doing, purpose of your projects, is creating this kind of cycle of nourishment on the planet, the way resources are utilized and shared and manifested, and that cycle that feeds all life. There's more nourishment that's needed. It's like the spirits are saying, for you as the people involved, there's more nourishment that's needed to keep you steady, to keep you filled, to keep you clear in your thinking and your health and well-being, in order to wake up this next step of the mission of your organization. This is in the part of the turtle shell that represents waking up. It's like the energy of spring, where the seed starts to sprout. It's the new phase of life. In the Katasi tradition, waking up is when we're living in our truths, really authentic to our being, knowing who we really are. So this whole concept of nourishment is very key to your question, where to go from here, how to go about this. And first, nourishing yourselves, and really knowing what that is, finding out what that is, individually and collectively. And then what is the picture of nourishment that you're seeking? What is it you're seeking to bring to others, to the planet, to these beings you've mentioned? There, as we continue down through this energy line, there's indication that you really have all that you need, but there's something about commitment that is wanting to be revisited. And this is the whale nation who's sitting there on that pointer line. And the whales swim thousands of miles across the ocean. They migrate thousands and thousands of miles. And they just know where they've been, and they know where they are, and they know where they're heading at any moment in time. And they know why they're going where they're going. The whale nation here is saying that it's important to revisit commitment. Each of you individually, to your participation in this organization, and that bigger picture of what this is all about. And really honoring where you've been, where you are now, and where do you want to go, And why? Why are you heading that way? Here there's something's gotten tipped over. It's like the whale has gotten beached, like stuck. And but you can set yourself back on course. And the spirits are saying here, the little starfish nation is sitting next to them, saying you really actually have all that you need. But clarifying your commitment personally and collectively, and where you're collectively heading, will help to get unstuck.
And JoAnne,
Yeah.
I would like to just let you know, I'd like to turn this off and on a couple, so that I just have segments.
Okay.
So when you come to a good spot, just nod and I'll have a chance to turn it off and on.
Okay. Okay.
Is this a good time?